video. We've had a couple people interested in us doing a video showing our drone, what it is, what comes with it, how it works. So today that's what we're going to do. We're going to show you the drone. We're going to tell you what it came with, and then we'll take it out, show you everything, how to set it up, get it put together. We'll show you the mobile app that you use to connect, the controller, everything with the drone. We're going to show you that, and we'll take it out, show you how it flies, how you control it, and so you can see how it works. So the drone that we have, it's a 3DR Solo. That is the name of the drone. 3DR is the manufacturer, and I guess the drone model is a Solo. So this is the case that we have our drone in. It's a pretty sturdy backpack. Now, this did not come with the drone. This is an extra accessory that we purchased. When you buy the drone, it does come in a kind of a cardboard, a little bit stiffer than cardboard box that you could use as a case. But we really wanted something that was nice and sturdy, that was going to house everything for us and be portable. So like I said, this is an actual backpack. So you can actually put it on, I'll show you, just like that. So, you know, if you're out hiking, you know, out sightseeing, you can put this on and it's easy to carry. It's not real heavy. So you can put it on like that. It also has a handle here and it has a side handle here. So that's the backpack. The nice thing too about this backpack is it has these little rubberized feet so that when you're getting the drone in and out, it doesn't slide around. So basically the way this works is it has your zippers here. It has two zippers on each side. Open that up and this big flap opens up. Now in the case, oops, sorry, I'll show you that in a minute, but this is where the drone is housed. So it's got a really nice, I wouldn't say styrofoam, but it's kind of a little bit more compressed than a styrofoam casing, where it's made specifically to house this drone. So everything fits perfectly in here. So in the actual backpack, I'll kind of show you the compartments here first before we actually get into taking the drone out. It has a zippered pocket here. I just keep kind of our manuals and things for the actual drone. It has another zipper compartment here where I keep some of the extra attachments for the drone, and some extra, there's like a sun lens that comes with it and just some extra attachments. So I keep those down there. Then inside the main compartment, your drone fits in. Underneath your drone is your actual controller for the drone. It has a little slot here for the blades for the drone. It has several battery slots you can store the batteries in. I think you can store like up to 4 to 6 batteries in this case the way it's configured. So let me show you the actual drone itself now and what it came with. So this is the main body of the drone here. Now we purchased this gimbal. It does not come with a gimbal. It basically just comes, when you purchase this drone, it comes with this little plate here and that's attached. So this doesn't move. The only way to move your camera with this is to actually move the drone. But with the gimbal, you can actually, with the controller, control the camera side to side, up and down with the controller. With this, you have to actually turn the whole drone. So that's why we purchased that, and it also gives you a little bit more stabilization of the camera than just that base plate. So again, that is an extra piece that does not come standard. The main body of the drone, just a few things on it. This here is where the actual blades go. This here is your battery compartment. So that's everything on the main drone body. Now, the next thing that comes with it is your actual controller. Let me get that out here. And everything fits nice and tight in here. That's the one thing I do like about this case. It's made just for this drone and fits perfectly. So this is the actual controller for the drone. It has all your little toggles. It has some toggles in the back here for your camera, antennas. The thing that I like about this controller is you can actually, with the app, you can connect it to your phone through Wi-Fi, and you can actually put your phone in here, and I'll show you how that works in a little bit. But that's the controller that comes with it. The next thing that comes with it is going to be the blades. You get a total of 6 blades when you purchase the drone. You have 4 that work as you're using the drone, and then they give you 2 extra. So those are the blades. That also comes standard with the drone when you purchase it. Now, it comes with 1 battery. This is the battery pack to power the actual drone. The controller has its own battery and its own separate charger for that. And that is right here. It's just like an AC adapter type thing to charge that. That comes with that. So your drone, in order to power it, you have these external batteries, and they come with their own charger as well. And it's a 2-part little piece here. And this is what charges your battery. So that comes with, and the 1 battery comes with the drone when you purchase it. Now those are all the standard accessories that come with the drone when you purchase it. We purchased this drone from Best Buy. The reason we purchased this particular drone is it was between this and the Phantom. Both of those drones had really good reviews, but Best Buy was having a promotional thing. If you use your Best Buy card, you get 12 months interest free. So that's why we ended up going with this one through Best Buy. At the time, they didn't have the Phantoms at Best Buy. Now they do. I think you can get the Solo and the Phantom there now. The only extras that we've really purchased for this drone is we have purchased an extra battery. The one downside to this drone is this big battery only lasts about 20 minutes of flight time. So, which really is a long time for flying it, but I always like to have an extra battery, because if you're flying it and you're somewhere cool and your battery runs dead, you know, I like to have an extra one. So that's what the one extra thing we purchased. And then another thing, which we just got when we were home this last time, are these little accessories we got. The one thing that we found with this, with the gimbal, is if you see how low that sits, these legs just aren't quite long enough. So Jason ordered some extender feet that we're going to put on, and we'll put these on before we take it out to fly it to show you, but it's going to extend those feet so it sits up a little bit higher when it's on the ground and gives it a little more clearance for the gimbal and camera. And then these are little slide bars that kind of, these are going to come off, and they're going to, this is going to attach, and then the legs will attach. And what this is going to allow these legs to do is to spread out more. Sometimes when you're flying it, the way the camera angle is, you catch the legs in the video. So this is going to allow us to move those legs out a little bit to hopefully not catch the legs so much in the video. A couple things I do want to mention before I show you how this all gets assembled. This drone does not come with a camera, so you will have to purchase a camera in order to record video and picture. The one that works with it is a GoPro. We have 3 different GoPros. We have 2 Hero 3s, and we just got a Hero 4 not that long ago. But you will have to purchase a separate camera for it. Another thing I wanted to mention is if you do purchase a drone, you'll have to go on the FAA website. You can just Google drone registration, but you have to register it with the FAA. Any drone over a certain size and weight has to be registered. You can go on their website, and I can find the link, and I'll put the link down below in the description box if you want to take a look at that. So it's real inexpensive. It doesn't cost a lot of money to register it. Once you register it, you get a registration number, and that's what this is here. You just have to have that on your drone. Basically, it's just, you know, if something happens with your drone, crashes, whatever, they can get this number and track you down is basically what it is. So
hold you accountable.
Hold you accountable, right? Because there are some restrictions that you need to be aware of when flying this, and that's all on that website, and I'll link it below, like I said, so you can check it out. So let's put this together. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to attach our camera. Like I said, this is the gimbal. The way the GoPro fits in, it's just going to slide inside there, and it's going to snap down in. This little green part is what holds that in. You have a connector piece here that's going to actually connect to your GoPro. Now, like I said, this gimbal is separate. It does not come with the drone. That's how the GoPro attaches. And Jason went ahead and got those accessories put on. This is the slider leg. So it allows you to slide the legs in and out. Normally they're about in like that. So this allows you to actually move them out away from the camera. So again, when you're flying it, you don't get the legs as much in your shot. So we've got the camera on there. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to put our blades on. So if you look here, there's black and silver. Right here you can see the dots. There's 3 black and 3 silver. You only need 4. They give you 2 extras in case one breaks, which is really nice. But if you're very careful, of course, they shouldn't break. So if you look on the drone here, you'll see there's a silver dot here and a black dot here. So that tells you what blade goes to which side. So there's also arrows that show you a lock and unlock, so you know which way to put them on. Basically, they're just going to screw on. Put them on, screw it on until it stops. And you're going to do that to all 4 sides. Pretty simple.
Righty-tighty does not apply when you're putting these on.
Right, you want to make sure that you're going by the arrows on the blades themselves, and you want to make sure you have black to black and silver to silver. You don't want to swap them when you're putting them on. So got those on. That's pretty easy. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to put your battery. The way the battery goes is it just sits right down in this compartment here, goes right down in, and you're just going to slide it in just like that until it locks. Then you're ready to go and you're ready to start flying. All right, so this is the controller. One thing I did want to show you, I have an iPhone 6 Plus, and this is about the biggest phone you're going to be able to get in here. Now you can, if you have an iPad mini, I don't know if a regular size iPad would work, but an iPad mini would work. But this little thing stretches here. So, and this is what you're going to use for your display when you're flying. So that just goes right in there, and then you connect this by the Wi-Fi, and you can actually see what you're recording here, and all your controls for the app are on here. This does move this way, so that way you could put an iPad mini long ways if you wanted to. But we use my phone just because it's the bigger of the 2 that we have. And this does slide as well, so you can kind of center it on the controller for you. The way you turn the controller on, it has a power button here. And all you have to do is press and hold, and you'll see it starts up right here. Takes it a little bit to process, to get turned on. You'll see the bar is coming on. It's probably when it comes on, it's going to say it's going to be, waiting for solo. So that means it's waiting to connect to the solo. I don't have it turned on because really you need to do it outside, because this all works through satellites. So when we're inside the sleeper, of course, it's not really going to connect. It'll just keep saying connecting, just trying to find satellites. So we'll take this outside and we will show you how it flies. All right, guys, so we stopped here by Lake Mead so we can show you how the drone works. We filmed all the putting it together when we were in El Paso, but it was way too windy to fly it there. So plus we figured this would give us a little bit better scenery. So we've got everything out, the controller, I've got my phone here. What I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna get the controller turned on. So I'm gonna hold to power and the screen will come on. And then I'm also gonna turn the drone on down here with the power button. And so that's on, powering up. I also need to turn the GoPro on. There we go. So it'll take a minute for the controller to find the solo. Yeah, that's powered on. I've already got my phone. All right, so sorry I had to cut off so you didn't see my password. But anyway, I've got this, we're signing into the app here. If you see here, this is already connected to Solo, and it's now searching for the GPS signals so we can fly it. So it takes a few minutes sometimes. We're probably a little closer, I need to get away from that. And if you see, it just says searching for GPS. Should get a signal because there's
Stop
nothing
moving around.
obstructing it. So if you see here, it says new software available, which means there's probably an update. So we're going to do the update.
Yes.
Yes. So this is just going to update the software for the app. So it took about 5 minutes to do that update. So once it updates the software, now it's got to transfer to our controller and to the drone. So we're going to begin that. And that'll take a few minutes as well. So once that's done, then we should be ready to fly it. All right, so we're all updated. So we want to go fly. And we're going to fly solo. And, oops, well, maybe. There we go. Gathering. We're going to fly. All right, so the GoPro is already on. Select your GoPro model for access, more camera settings. We've got the Hero4 Blk, and that's all good. So, all right, so we're ready to fly. So to fly it, we're basically going to just push and hold the fly button, and that'll start the motors.
Okay.
Now the motors are going to take off. We're going to hold fly to take off. There we go. So it's really easy to fly. I'm just going to go straight up right now. Got record.
All right, so to go up and down, you basically just push up or push down on this joystick. To go left or right, you use this joystick. To rotate, you use the left joystick, and that spins it around. You can do 360s with it. And then to go forward and back, you use this one forward and then back. It's as simple as that to fly. It's really, really easy. We're going to take some shots of Lake Mead here, let you guys enjoy that for a little bit.
So it's way up there. This shows you your altitude. It's going to show you your altitude right here, how far it is from us, and your battery life. This battery is about 20%, 19% now. Once it's down to a certain percent, it will come home automatically. So
It's also got a cool feature button right here. You can just push return home and it will automatically come home to you. Another thing I forgot to show is this adjusts your camera angle so you can point it straight down. That rotates the gimbal
Flight battery at
15%. We better return home. We don't want it to go off into la la land, and let us put another battery in.
So I don't know if you can see it up there, but it uses the GPS, and it should pretty much, when you hit return home, it'll come back and land almost to right where it took off from. And that's what it's doing now. Jason's not controlling it. Now you can land it yourself also, but it will do it automatically for you when you do return to home. But you still need to watch it where it's landing to make sure, you know, it's not perfectly exact, but it's pretty close. There we go. To change the battery, it's really simple. You just press this little button here and it slides back and comes off. The new battery, you'll just sit down in there, slide and press it in, turn the power button on, and we're ready to go. So it has a couple of different options too that you can do. You can do a selfie, so we're going to do that, and hit there we go. And basically, see, it's just taking a selfie of us. It goes out to a certain range, and it just keeps fixated on whatever you have the camera pointed on. So see how it's coming out from us? And it'll go out to a certain point, and then it'll stop and come back.
Flight battery failsafe.
So basically the battery got down to 10%, so it's actually going to return home. So it's stopped now, and it's going back over to where we took off from, which is on the other side of the truck here. So it has a fail-safe, you know, so if your battery won't die up there and it just falls and crashes. So that's a really nice feature of this. We haven't flown it too much. You know, we really need to get out and practice with it more and do some more things with it. We're still kind of scared to fly it too far away from us, but you know, we'll get more comfortable with it and hopefully get some really nice footage for y'all in some cool places. So, yep, there it goes. Boom, and it landed. So, yeah, so that's our drone. It's really cool. If y'all have any questions about this particular drone, you can email us, contact us, find us on Facebook, like I always say. We'll be happy to answer any questions on this particular drone we have. They do make other drones too. So thank you all so much for watching and subscribing, and we'll see you in our next video. Take care.